Hey, what's up, everybody? And hope you're having a blessed up Tuesday. It is pouring here in Miami. And there was a part of me where I was like, I need mobility work. What I realized is because my lifestyle and I was sitting so much, I was like, I need yoga minimum 3 times a week. And as I'm sitting here, I'm like, I really just want to go to sleep. So today's topic I'm going to talk to you about is we do what we got to do because we got to think with the end in mind. So when you think with the end in mind, you're more likely to take action on the things that you might be dragging your feet on or the things of you're like, I just don't feel like it. So when you're keeping the end in mind, I just want to come on here and say that I did a post in my stories and it was showing that I went to yoga tonight. I got it done. And we never regret showing up. When was the last time you showed up for something you didn't feel like it, or you told yourself, I really don't want to do this. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the vibe. And you do it anyway because you think about what's on the other side of this. And this is conversations we've been having a lot recently. In today's interview, I got to interview this powerhouse young woman, and she was talking about really understanding, starting to explore more about like emotional intelligence and how to handle negative thoughts and emotions. And when you think about what's on the other side of this, so if there's something that you're not showing up for, there's something that you're not doing because you are allowing your emotional state, your emotional environment to dictate and control where you're going or how you're doing it, then you're never going to get to experience what's on the other side. So I hope you find value in this one. It's just super short and sweet. So tonight I want to encourage you to take action. And all speaking of action, if you need a little something to get you up and running, we do have a 90-day accountability calendar that is completely free. You can head over to www.tanyacoliver.com/calendar. Get your calendar. It's a 90-day free sprint calendar for you to really get up and get moving. There's instructions in there as well. And next time you're starting to think, remember, today is still here. Today you still have the ability to make better decisions for yourself. So if you are procrastinating something, or you're dragging your feet on something, or you made a commitment like in your calendar, hey, I'm going to go to yoga tonight, or hey, I'm going to go work out tonight, or I'm going to get to bed early, or I'm going to start my night routine tonight, or I'm going to, do my live streams, whatever you committed before the emotional state. And in that moment you say, I'll start tomorrow. I just don't feel like it. Think about what's on the other side. Think about what's on the other side. You're going to feel a lot better. Your body's going to feel better. Yes, you got the calendar, 90-day calendar. The URL is actually for Instagram. The link is in my bio. It's all set up, and that should take you there. But it is tanyacoliver.com/calendar. And the calendar is just an accountability calendar for you to print out, and you can have that with you to just measure your progress. I have to still upload a video. I did a video instruction on that as well, because I know sometimes, like, I love talking, and when I talk, it makes more sense. But it looks like this. And it's about 3 pages, and then there's instructions here. But I also made a video because I just feel like when I speak, I can like explain things a little bit better than writing. And you can have that calendar. And the cool thing is, when you're in a 90-day sprint, is you actually follow through no matter what, and you learn how to leverage off of motivation and incentives. Now, this is different. This is just showing up for your commitments. Now, if you do not trust what you've built out for your daily motives of operation and your structure and your agenda, or how to put it all together, that is actually the productivity Get Shiznit Done course. That course is also in the bio, and that course is just a game changer. It teaches you how to put every single thing together. I revamped my calendar for the next 90 days, and it's just the first week, and I'm already like, huffing and puffing, but doing it anyway. I'm following up with some of my clients that did it, and they're like, they're like, yes, like this is a game changer, like this is amazing. But what can also happen are the setbacks of why we're not showing up. Maybe you have kids and your kids get sick, and then that throws your whole calendar off. So it's also planning for setbacks. You know, a lot of times we follow these programs and there's not a psychology of like all the possible obstacles that can be getting in your way when you're about to do something. So all we have to do is just focus on today, win today, show up, follow through with your commitments, do what you said you were going to do to the best of your ability. Yes, there are things that happen in the day, but you know, if there are days that are running smooth, that's where you really maximize your time, you get it in, and just think about what's on the other side. Maybe it's scaling your business is on the other side. Maybe it's fully converting over to your career and getting out of your 9-to-5 job. Maybe it's being healthy so you have the endurance to keep up with your family and your goals and your dreams and your visions. Maybe it's just to get out of depression and be a part of a community and to have support system and to like become your best self. Like whatever that on the other side is, just like think about that. You know, we focus so much of our energy and time. I had a consultation today and I had multiple consultations like this month. And one of the biggest things is we focus so much on the space that we're currently in that when somebody asks you, what do you want? You're like, well, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. So what do you want? What's on the other side of that? What are you willing to do to invest in that to get you on the other side if you've tried it on your own for so long? What's on the other side? Keep that in mind. That is the lesson of the day. What is on the other side and how amazing you're going to feel on the other side if you just move through and follow through with what you said you were going to do, whether it being mentally, physically, emotionally, and then energetically. It's your job to get yourself right. It's your job to make sure you're operating as your best self so that therefore you can really be of service, and everything that you do, everything that you touch is just better. People, places, things, conversations, everything is better. All right, you guys, time for my night routine. About to drink my magnesium tea. Make sure you get that free 90-day calendar that is in there. And if you want more and you want to be fast-tracked and you want me to eliminate all the guesswork, we do have the course, which is the 90-day, we're turning into a 90-day sprint, but it is the Get Shiznit Done Productivity course. I'm following my own program. It's kicking my butt. But I built it out for my future self. And anytime you build something out new, you need about like 3 weeks to like adjust and step into it. So hope tonight you got some value. Make sure you screenshot this, share it with your people, let people know what we have conversations on. If there's anything that's heavy in your heart or something that you would like to have spoken about in my live streams, just send me a message and I shall cover them. Because the biggest question I get is like, how do you do it regardless of how you feel? Like, how do you stay so disciplined? How do you show up? Like, I got that personal question, and like what I also teach my clients, and I say, you focus not on where you're at, but where you want to be and how you want to feel out of this state that you're in. And that's what I mean is like focus on what's on the other side. Yeah, I would rather have gone to bed, go to bed early, lay in bed at like 6 p.m., but my sciatica is acting up because I've been sitting all day, and I did work out earlier this morning, and I know that I need minimum 3 days of yoga, like for me to feel better, or else with all the traveling and my lifestyle of sitting and working from the computers, like I need opening up, stretching, mobility work, like minimum 3 times a week. And I used to do it like 5 to 6, and I can feel it in my body. So I focus on what's on the other side of this. Like, what are my goals? My goal is to have flexibility, not only just physically, but mentally, because your body does impact your mind, and it impacts your energy, it impacts your emotional state. If you're in physical pain, you don't think that's going to project into your work. You don't think that's going to project into your mood and how you're showing up with your family. Pain is pain. And so we have to learn healthy tools that are going to help us get out of pain. And that's our job. And a lot of it comes down to taking personal responsibility and like putting in the work and really learning how to take care of yourself and learning what it is that you need. What do I need and what do I want? What do I need and what do I want? And that's your job to fulfill those things and to stop waiting for the right time, because there's no such thing as the right time. That's what I talked about yesterday. Like, you're only delaying and making things worse because you're building up on top of, like, now is the time. Even if it's just 10 minutes a day, because then you can start to build up that momentum and you feel good about yourself. Like, I know I trust myself, because if I say, like, I'm going to do it later, I know I'm going to do it later. Many people will not follow through when they say they're going to do something. And if I know I can trust myself, I know that I can trust my ability to make the right decisions and make bigger decisions, whether it being business or relationships or where I'm going. Like, those little things do seep out into every single thing else that you do in your life. So if you can't trust yourself to make the small commitments and the follow through, what makes you think that you're going to be able to trust yourself making the bigger decisions in your life? You're not. Everything starts with the small and it compounds into bigger and bigger and bigger things. And people actually admire and see that. Business people admire and see discipline and work ethic. And whether it being like how you take care of yourself and then how you show up for business, like, everything pours into everything else. And it starts with the core of the human being, and how we treat ourselves will project out to how we treat everything else. So I love you guys. I hope you're having a blessed up day. What's up, Luke Sanchez? Nina, I see you on here. Caesar, Lurk Dada. All right, you guys. Hope you have an amazing, blessed up night. Make sure you grab your, yes, see? Divine timing. I did upload, in case you missed it, a freebie. It's a 90-day accountability calendar for you to go into sprint mode and to really track, like, your commitment. So yeah, it's a 90-day calendar. And if you guys need some support, you can also hop on a 30-minute consultation call with me for free as well. So all the links are set in my bio. For YouTube and Facebook, you guys can just send me a message or go to tanyacoliver.com/call. But if you want the calendar, do tanyacoliver.com/calendar, and you'll get your free 90-day PDF calendar. You can print it out, put it on your fridge, whatever you want to do with it. All right, guys, lights out for me. Time to charge my energy so I can wake up and be amazing for everybody else. All right, bye.